Hey, the lawn is soaked. It's been cold and raining. About 55 degrees. The high today, June 29th. Pretty pathetic, I tell you what. So I cannot mow the lawn. So I'm gonna get this guy out right here. And I'm gonna do an application of growth regulator and an application of humic acid. We'll see. So I've got my buckets about half full, about 2 gallons in each bucket. And I'm gonna start putting my products in here. So the first thing I'm gonna put down in there is T-Nex. You wanna make sure you read the label so you know how much to put down per your grass type. So I wanna put down 0.4 ounces per 1,000 for my bluegrass. So I need to put 2 ounces in every one. So that's 10. That's actually 11. So I need to go down to 9.
Your yard is gorgeous.
Thank you. All right, so I'm just putting 2 ounces in every bucket of T-Nex. 9. So that's the first thing I want to add is the T-Nex. So the next thing I want to add is this 13 Essentials. Got this about 2 years ago. This stuff you put down so little. All this is a bunch of micros. You can see all the micros on here. It's 13 Essentials. You can get this stuff from Amazon or whatever. The guy who makes this sent it to me 2 years ago and really was kind of pushing me to push it. And I was just like, yeah, it works pretty good, you know. Kept emailing me, hey, it's working pretty good, you know, whatever. So you put just so little of this stuff in there. I'm just gonna kind of go like this and put a cap full in each one. Also gonna put some of this in there. This is Tenacity. This is good for bent grass. This will kill bent grass, and it also will kill POA, so they say. Probably will not kill POA annua, but some people claim that it does. So maybe what I'll do then is just pour it in here like this. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna put in there is this dethatch. It says you can use 9 ounces per 1,000. So 5 times 9 is 45. That's a lot. There we go. So I'm doing 9 ounces per 1,000. 2, 5. So when you got a big lawn, a bottle of this stuff doesn't go very far. Because I've added all my product in there. And I also want to maximize this bottle here. That one smells like molasses. Ooh, that's disgusting. So now that I've got all my products in here, I'm just going to use this little drill attachment here to mix them up real good. And then all I'll have to do is just put it in my sprayer and go for it. So I do want to put just a little bit of surfactant in each one. The surfactant is merely there just to break the surface tension of the water so the products stick to the leaf easier and we have less surface tension. This stuff is not super critical that you get just right. It says you can put in anywhere between 2 and 4 pints per 100 gallons of water. So the T-Nex or the Plant Growth Regulator, I'm telling you, if you're mowing low like this, it's truly amazing. I tell people it's like the cocaine of the lawn care world. Super addicting because it makes the grass grow slower vertically, still grows on the horizontal at a pretty good rate. It just makes it so you don't have to mow as much. It really kind of helps the lawn to thicken up as well. So now that I've got the buckets full, I'm just going to do one last mixeroo, and then let's start applying this stuff. So this sprayer that I've got over here, I built that thing myself. It's got high quality parts and it's awesome. I can link to the video that I made. That's how I built that thing. I got some help from a fella named Mighty Quinn and Johnny Ware on how to build that thing. So I want to shout out to the Lawn Forum. Those guys are amazing. They will help you win with your lawn. If you want some help, the Lawn Forum is where you want to go. So trying to get the miracle solution from the bucket into the sprayer is not an easy task. So that's why I've got that funnel there. And I'm going to try to pour some of this out of here like this. It's really hard to get this in here without spilling it everywhere. The idea for me is to get it into the hopper or this tank as quickly as humanly possible. But if you do that, you tend to get product all over everywhere. So this is a 12-gallon tank. I love this thing. I've got about 22,000 square feet, and so I use about 25 gallons worth of product. Who we got here? Sister Ward. Babe, hi. All right, so she's full. Got about 11 gallons in there. If you can see right here, it's leaking out. I've got a loose fit in there. So, starting to leak out onto the ground or on the concrete there, so I don't want that. Just gonna put that right there. All right, here we go. So I gotta be super careful to not get it on my ornamentals because the tenacity will kill the ornamentals and or slow them way down if I get the T-Nex on there. So I think I got just a little tiny bit on that dahlia, so I'm gonna spray it with the hose. Nice and slow around the beds, so it doesn't hit in my beds, watching the edge. See the Poa right there, Poa Anya. You see the seed heads right there, the lime green color there, a little right there as well in here. Hopefully that tenacity will help with the weed killer. Busy, dude, can't talk right now. I was getting a phone call just right there a second ago from a dude right over there, and I picked up the phone like this, saw who it was, right in the middle of spraying. I'm like, I ain't answering that. So I pick it up, I'm like, okay, I see who it is, ignore. And he's standing over there on the balcony. He says, I saw that, I saw that. I'm like, dude, I'm busy, leave me alone. I'm gonna move over to the side and backyard. I'm gonna try to put this in this tank on the lawn. This is a really bad idea, not good, because if it spills, I'm screwed. Just gotta be super careful to get it in there without spilling any. And I think I pulled it off. Sweet, I did it. I'm staying about 6 inches away from the edge, so do not get it on my ornamentals. Be really careful. About out of juice there, about halfway through the side and the back. That sprayer, I tell you, it is a dream. So fantastic. So it looks like I've got about 5-6 gallons left of product, and probably have about 6,000 feet. So did pretty well with about 25-26 gallons of product. All right, so let's fill up let's put the rest of the liquid in here. So I stopped right here. I've got to do all the rest of that. I've got my dahlias on a cart over there that I need to move, and a bunch of junk. So let's get back to it. This is gonna be a race to the finish line to see if I have enough product to finish this section. So I'm pretty much finished with just exactly the right amount of product. So I know for my lawn, I need about 25, 26 gallons. So that means I have about 25,000 square feet. I think I'm around 22 actually, 22, 23. The last thing that needs to happen here is this sprayer's got to get cleaned out. I just like to put in clear water right here. Actually, I just put clear water in there and then just run it through several times until the water runs clean. See how dark that is right there? That's some thick stuff. And I just put a bunch of water in there, a couple gallons. You want to spray the T-Nex or the Plant Growth Regulator about every 3 weeks. And you'll know when it wears off because it starts growing like crazy. You can see it's starting to run clear. A lot of times for me, it's a little bit easier just to pick up the tank and dump it out. Dump all the liquid out of there, but this thing's really heavy. So sometimes I don't like doing it like that. So I think I'm gonna try that to speed this up. Lift this up, just dump this out. So you just want to keep rinsing and rinsing and rinsing until it's completely clean, and you run clear water through your pump and it's rinsed several times. The filter's good with this humic. Look at that, there was a moth in my liquid and filter. Prevented that. Clogging up my tips. So that's pretty well gonna do it, folks. I sprayed my lawn tonight. Tomorrow I'm hopefully gonna get to mow. This lawn, it was super wet. It's been raining for like 2 straight days and it's just been super wet, which is really good. Love it when it rains because it waters the lawn super evenly. But I'm just gonna finish cleaning this out. It's pretty well clean, just running some clean water through the whole system via the pump, and it's running on its own. And then I will just pack it up and then go from there. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.